is a presentation on creating a file directory tree. A file directory tree is a filing system to manage your computer files and folders. This presentation is directed at a novice student at the University of Phoenix with their school files used as examples. File directory tree starts with a root directory and branches out from there. We're going to create a new folder on our desktop by right-clicking, come up with new, and then to folder, and the new folder pops up, and we can just type in the name for the folder, and we have created a new file. However, we are not going to put it on the desktop. We are going to create it as a document. There's several ways to do this. First way is to go to the Windows key on your keyboard, holding that down and pressing the E key. Pops up with your Libraries tab on the left and Documents underneath that. Double click that and your documents pop up. Other ways of doing this are your Windows icon in your lower left hand corner, right clicking on that, clicking on Open Windows Explorer. Under the Libraries tab on the left you have your documents, and up pops your documents. Left clicking on the Windows Explorer in the left corner, and underneath your name here you have your documents. Clicking on that, your documents pop up. Also under the Libraries tab, you can left click on that, and the documents here under the Libraries on the left. Clicking on that, the documents pop up. And one last way under the Library tab is to right click on it, and under the list, top one is Documents. Clicking on that and your documents pop up. Now for our student, we are going to create a new folder. Up here at the top, click New Folder, and a new folder pops up here. We're going to name it School. Press Enter, and now you have a file named School. We're going to create a couple of classes for our student. So under New Folder again, we're going to give them a science class. And we're going to give them our Comm218 class under New Folder again. Now we're going to open up our school tab. Shrink it down, go to Documents, open up our school tab, which is empty. We're going to reopen our documents again in another window. And we're going to take our Comm218 class, right click it, copy it, bring it up to our school, right click it, paste, and our Science 163 class, right click, we can cut it, bring it up to our school, right click it, paste it. So now we have our two classes, and you can add as many classes as you want into this. We're going to, in school, we're going to create new folders here for our weeks. Week 1, week 2, three, 4, and week 5. Now we can drag these. We're going to cut these and paste them into our Comm218. Comm218, we open that folder up and we have our 5 weeks in there. Now we can create our classes that go into each week. And we can also reopen our documents again in another window and pull up the classes that we already have done something for. Team charter that we created in week 1. We can actually drag this up here. Let's open up week 1. Take our team charter, drag it up, paste it in there, and drag and drop it in there. Also our communicating effectively worksheet that we did in week 1. Drag, whoops, we opened it. Drag and drop it in there. And then in week 2, we did evaluations for other students. And we can drag and drop Christine's and Christy's evaluations in here for week 2. Week 1 we created a video. We can also drag and drop our videos. Let's go back to week 1. And our video is in our documents as well. So let's go back to documents, back under school. Open that up. We have our 2 classes. Under our Comm218 class, we have our 5-week folders we created. And under each week, we have our documents and our movie that we created. Under week 2, we have our evals. And this is how you create a file directory tree. Thanks for your time.